toes.
Hi there, how you doing? Having a good day? That's good, I'm glad to hear it. I'm gonna debate you. I'll tell you why. It's because for the sake of my religious beliefs, I need water to be classified as a solid. At least this is what I've deduced from my own self-analysis. Hey, look at that. For a moment there you thought I was an honest theist, didn't you? See, kids, fiction can be fun. So I'm going to systematically dismantle our terminology and a categorizational system, and hopefully I'll be able to convince you that water is a solid because I really need to, okay? You called me on it. I'm not really going to do that. But it does raise the question, why do people feel the need to debate things as if they were qualified to do so? More importantly, why would somebody feel the need to debate me as if I'm some kind of well-educated and well-versed scientist in some particular field? I am not. I am just some guy, okay? Just some guy, cream of some young guy, who checks sources, who checks facts, and goes with the most logical and well-educated answer that we currently have on the subject. So if you were to make a claim that the Shroud of Turin, for example, just off the top of my head, is from the 1st century rather than 1350, and approximately that age, where all the scientific data so far collected on it indicates it's from, while apparently also overlooking the fact that even if it is from the 1st century, it still doesn't prove it's from Jesus. But hey, wishful thinking can make you overlook a couple little minor details, can't it? This is precisely why I wouldn't expect you to fully understand why I facepalm so hard when you ask me for a debate. You want to know a surefire way to convince me? Convince the scientists in that field. But maybe I have an answer for why you don't. Maybe on top of being completely uneducated in the particular field, you are also aware that MS Benford and J.G. Marino already filed a paper similar to your claim. Look how far that got them. Now, due to the fact that you're trying to convince the general public on the internet of your opinion, instead of submitting a scientific paper to the field, it leads me to believe that maybe, just maybe, you have motives behind what you're saying. Perhaps you do have an agenda. Who knows? I don't want to make those accusations, but I'm just throwing the ideas out there. So as far as the debate between us is concerned, the answer is absolutely outright no. There's no point. It's a waste of fucking time. You've demonstrated very clearly that despite the evidence, you're still going to believe whatever you want to anyway. So what the fuck is the point? Realistically, I could have a debate with you with equal credibility by claiming that the shroud itself is actually 10,000 years old, or that water is actually a solid. But hey, if you're so inclined, go ahead, show me exactly why it is from the 1st century, despite the evidence. After all, you obviously know more than the Oxford University, the University of Arizona, and the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology. In the meantime, I have a rather large project video that I'm working on currently, and I don't really have time for this shit.